They're on live. They're on live. Today is not Sunday, but it's tea. Tea. Today's not Sunday, but it's Sunday. I know Sunday, but tea. Nobody never asked you for talking on my life. Tap your eyes. You talk too much. Today is Sunday. Today I know Sunday. Can't walk. You're there on the live. I'm going to chat to you today because you want to upset me. You upset me. But me tell you why you upset me in a bit. You understand? Good question. Yeah, good question. So my problem is, I wasn't planning on coming on live today, but I just hear little stories here and there sometimes and see a couple people's action and stuff, and I decide I'm going to come on. And my problem is, when I get the people that want to come on the live, one love always. Sure, that's what you're saying now, but let's talk about it. Why is it so important for somebody to be upset about another person's business, ambition, finance, lawyer, everything them do? Why are people so angry with what other people have?
Now we are one, Jamaica. We are one.
We haven't walked a mile in somebody's shoes yet to know how, where, why, and how they have it. We haven't carried their pain or their stick. We don't know how somebody had their business. We don't know what they've gone through to get that business. But the first thing we're going to do, because we feel that we don't like the person or we choose that they shouldn't have what they have. Yes, I'm hiding my eyes because I've been tired. I've been working my ass off. And the first thing you're going to tell somebody, don't go to that person's store. Misery does love company. But no, enough is enough. You cannot get up and tell somebody not to support somebody's store or support somebody's business. Or support somebody's children in school or support somebody's son graduating. You can't get up and tell people that you can't support. Me tired of the bad mind thing. I don't want to hear about no bad mind. I want the people to think before you react. For instance, I'm going to use myself as an example. I have a salon. I don't even come on live and really talk about my salon to you people or to anybody else. I work my ass off and try to push my store to where I can put it and to where God is going to keep it going, because what's for me is for me. Until God decides that it's not for me, there's nothing nobody can do, but I'm going to still get in the conversation with you folks. So now, I'm talking to somebody on the phone this morning. They're going to get up and tell me, say, I really rate you, Maria to you, you're going with things, you big up yourself. Again, a lot of people need to hear, to be reassured. I don't need to be reassured. I know I'm doing very good in the community. I do. I know that. But, what's the reason behind somebody telling that person not to support me? Not to support me what? Not to support me in what? First of all, you guys don't give me financial. You do not give me money. You do not buy my food. You do not pay my rent. You do not pay my mortgage. A lot of people out there that's running their mouth up about not supporting me. If I gave you my bills, first of all, if I give you the bills that I pay monthly, most of you would either have a nervous breakdown, I would come and see you guys in a madhouse, or you would throw yourself under a bus. So don't get up talking about you shouldn't support me. Do you understand? I worked, and I worked hard. Okay? And who don't understand what the work hard means, let me explain it to you. I film a show 24/7 because it's 52 episodes. Yeah, 52. I've also is the producer of the show. I write the show. And don't get it twisted, people out there. The clothes that I wear on the show, I buy the show. I buy the clothes. I buy one outfit every time I do an episode. You will never see me repeat. Do you understand? The makeup. Let's get into the makeup. You guys gotta act right, because you ain't acting no right at all, and I ain't into it. First of all, the makeup. I used to have two girls coming in touching up my face. I thought that was great. I can put them out there, they can put me out there, and together we can be a community working team. Well, you know what? I lost the 2 girls. Whatever the reason behind it was, I don't know. I didn't get an explanation. I just got told I can't do it no more. So you know what I did? I accepted. Instead of getting up and getting all crazy and freaked out and whatever not, you know what I did? I went down to the makeup store in Chinook. Because I'm what you call, I don't quit. I don't know that word. I don't know that. I don't know how to quit. And I went to learn how to put on some makeup. Now, it might not be 150%, but I know it's enough to get me on the TV and carry me through it. You guys got to stop. I mean, I'm not even talking about you folks out there, because I'm not saying you folks did anything, but I'm trying to say, people, stop envying and hating people for things that they're doing. You understand? Get up and do it yourself. All right? And if you feel you can do better, get up and challenge me and do better, because that's what I want. I want people out there to challenge me and do better. That way I know that people in the community is working together, because I started something, people love it, so now they're doing it. That's what I'm saying. So I ain't angry if you're getting up trying, but I am angry when you're trying to tie somebody's feet together, turn them upside down, and leave them suffocating. Don't try to suffocate me or anybody else. You ain't got nothing to say, don't say nothing. You ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it. And if you have something to say, come to me and say it to my face. Be a woman and be a man and see what will come out of me to you. Don't tell me no shit about you telling somebody not to come to my store. My store is my livelihood. That is how I feed my 12-year-old daughter. Do you understand me? So you guys need to check yourself. You guys need to check yourself. And now that I'm on the TV, you guys feel that I'm not going to show a little bit of wrath. When you come to my business, I'm going to show you some wrath. Because you know why? I built that business 11 years ago by myself. 11 years ago by myself. And I remember people standing outside laughing, because it took me 1 year to get that store open. 1 year. Everybody that I got to come build it either robbed me, steal it, ran or something. People laughed because they never thought the store would be open. They didn't. But I'm always the one to show you guys different, because I am cantankerous. I don't know the word quit, nor do I understand it. You guys, let's work together. Don't go around telling somebody not to come to somebody's store. If you have a conflict with that person, you can say, you know what? I'm going to really check for that girl there now. I'm going to check for her still enough. Me and her not dip on the same level, but you know what? She a try her thing. If I did so you feel like you want to go, go there so. That sounds better. That sounds better. You can't stifle somebody's business though. No. Hi Delise. Hi Jeanette. Hi all you folks out there. Thank you for the great support. I appreciate it. Please share the video and let people know. We can't live like this. Every time I come out here, I say the same thing over and over. We have to work together in the community. There's no other way. There's no other way. And I mean, all you're going to do is stifle yourself. All you're going to do is stifle yourself. Because at the end of the day, what God has made for me is made for me. So he's going to make you watch me go where I'm going. And because you were stifled, you know what I mean? Because you're trying to stifle me, I learned something. Let me tell you what I learned. As I'm going through all of this right now, and I have a fantastic mother. Thank God for her. Because she's got some strength, and she taught us some stuff. But let me tell you, as I'm going, I understand the feeling that a lot of people carry out there. I understand envy. I understand jealousy. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm perfect to you guys. I've been jealous. I've been envy. Sometimes I've hated people for things they have. But you know what I had to do? I had to get on my hands and knees and pray to God, because I don't know how that person got what they got. But when I actually find out the story, how they got what they got, and how they're trying to keep it at that moment, it makes you cry. It makes you cry. So don't be angry. Don't be angry for something that somebody has. Honestly, give them the blessing. Give them the blessing. Because God is going to open the door for you. Give him the blessing so he can open the door for you. That's what we got to do. Crystal say, talk to Chris, a person who you have conflict with first. If you can't solve it. I understand, Crystal. I don't have a conflict. I don't have a conflict with anyone at this moment. What I'm trying to say is, It's what I see that's going on. And I did hear a little tiff. I mean, I don't know who said what it was. I just had somebody said to me that somebody told them not to support my store. But I don't have a conflict. I'm just saying you cannot go around telling other people not to support another person's business, whether it's my business, whether it's your business, whether it's John's business, whether it's Tom's business. Because to have a business as a business owner, and Ryan, you know what I'm saying, you're a business owner out there too. It's hard to be a business owner. It's hard to have a small business and not a corporation. You know, there's a lot of work involved in it. So because there's so much work involved in it, you can't get up in one day and try to destroy somebody. For all you know, that person has their business because that is what they're using to take care of their crippled mother or their disabled mother. Or you don't know the situation. It could go beyond and above. It could be so huge. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can't use those words because people love to believe what is bad. I could tell you 100 things today that is good. You will probably not listen to one of it, but I can get up and start talking some nonsense about some nonsense. And the first thing you guys do, you know what, she might be right. When I'm talking crap, crap sells. Shit sells. So no, I'm not taking anything up with anybody. I'm just stressing that we got to live better and do better. If somebody has the nerve, because I mean, to be a business owner is huge. You know, you think it's easy to get up and take the flack of a business? Do you think it's easy to pay Revenue Canada? Do you think it's easy to pay your staff? Do you think it's easy to pay your telephone bill, your light, your gas? Do you think it's easy to buy the product and try to pay yourself and try to be at your store 24/7? No matter what happens in your store, you have to be there. Everybody else can walk up, but you got to be there because it's your store. So, I mean, again, you're taking it from this side and you're taking it from that side, and then you're having people saying don't support you. It's not a good thing. All I'm trying to tell you folks, we got to join together and be a team. I agree. People don't know how hard a person works to build their business. It's very, very hard. Ryan says, don't say anything unless you can do the same thing. Most people that chat can't do the same thing. This city is notorious for haters. Yeah, but we want to stop the hating. Why don't we? You're right, Ryan. I agree with you totally. But you guys, let's try for a month. Let's turn, September just started, right? Let's turn September into a community month. Let's see what all of us can do for this 1 month as a community. Let's see if we can enhance each other's life. Let's see if we can change something with each other. Let's work together. Everybody out there on this live today, share the live. And this is already a community thing. Share the live. I know how many of you out there. And the ones that I can't see, I will see when I come off. So I'm going to know how many people out there. Share the live. That's a community thing. Start by doing that right now. Share the live. Second thing, you guys, Ryan does websites, he does entrepreneurial, he has his Facebook Live. You guys, share Ryan. Share him. That's a community thing. Share Ryan. You know what I mean? You guys, say something good about, I'm trying to figure out who's out here. We can say so many things. You guys can start by saying September is a month of sharing, and it's a month of good. Working together. This is a month of working together. I'm tired of this he say, she nonsense. You know, put your thinking cap on. Make something of yourself. Don't worry about what the next man doing, because I tell you something. The time that it takes out there for you guys to worry about what I'm doing, you guys are wasting and stressing about what I'm doing, and I'm running away from you guys, going to the level that I want to go to. I hope you guys realize that. Every single person out there is talking about, oh, she ain't going anywhere. She ain't going to do good. She ain't going to this. Watch my pattern. Watch from where I started to where I am. So while you're out there hating and talking nonsense, I'm still achieving the goals and the dreams that I want in my life. That's what I'm saying. You guys need to do the same thing. Don't worry about what the next man is doing. Give thanks, praise, give them, thank them, bless them, be glad for them. Be glad for them. Because whatever blessings we don't get in our lives, our children receive it. And what's more important to me? I want my children to receive the blessing. I want blessing too, but at the end of the day, I'd rather my child get the blessing. We got to stop being the way that we're being. We got to stop it. Somebody says, I agree, this needs to be said. Absolutely it needs to be said. It's tiring. It's overwhelming. I mean, do you guys wake up every day and hear somebody says, oh, that Janie's with John and they have this, but they're not doing good and they got it from Tom and Tom said that Dick wanted Ari. And do you know that Ari was sleeping with John's wife? And you know that they opened this thing? No, it doesn't. What happened? It's so drainful. I'm exhausted. That exhausts me. And I'm not making no money off of it. And I'm not elevating to the next level. Just sitting here chat about people. Don't make no sense. It's another year. Let's do something good. Yolanda, thank you for the share that you've given me in Ontario on Island Tea. I appreciate it. Crystal, thank you for the shares and the talk and the conversation that you give me on a continual basis. Ryan, thank you very, very much. Even if I'm not giving you nothing, I'm giving you the thanks and I'm calling your name, and that's part of a community thing. Thank you for the stuff that you do in the community, Ryan. We have another lady here, Jeanette from Toronto. I've never met Jeanette in my life. You understand? We met through similar friends, and here me and Jeanette today connected. And Jeanette, thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. Because again, you don't have to share my show in Toronto. You don't have to talk about my show in Toronto. You don't have to do anything that you're doing. You've never met me a day in your life. So Jeanette, thank you. And I sincerely mean it. Sonia, my big old friend, big up yourself from many, many years ago. Thank you for the support that you give me. Because we're friends and we're close and we love each other doesn't mean I can't shout out and tell you thank you. I got to let you know I respect you watching me. I respect the support at all given time. That's what we do, you guys. We give respect to people that we love and that works with us. We don't want to take them for granted because we think we know them a million years and we still shouldn't say thanks. We should definitely say thank you. Who else do we have on here? Lori Wills is another girl I've known for many, many years. Lori, big up yourself and thank you very much for the support. Who else do we have out here? Kritia. I hope I pronounced your name right, Kritia. If I haven't, please forgive me because I'm not the best at pronouncing names or remembering them. Thanks for the support. Big up yourself. What else do we have in here? We gotta talk the talk, you guys. You guys, we gotta we gotta be different. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. This is support. That's what I'm talking about, Crystal. That's all we gotta do, you guys. I'm not saying we're not human. We don't get angry. We don't get mad. Damn, who gets madder than I do sometimes? I was in the grocery store yesterday, and I bought $300 worth of grocery. I'm not trying to show off or toot my horn, but I haven't bought grocery in my house in 1 year. Well, I'm lying. It's not 1 year. In about 3 months since school went on holiday. My child wasn't home. There's no need for me to buy grocery because we're not home. I'm on the road. My other half is on the road at work, so we just don't. We come home and we biggle up stuff together. So I haven't really gone a big shopping. So I went shopping yesterday and I bought a whole bunch of grocery. And it's amazing. As I'm telling you, people are so strange nowadays. It's amazing how strange we are. The people are looking in my cart. One man asked me if I'm buying for 1 year. And I said, no, I'm not buying for 1 year. But I haven't bought grocery in my house for 1 year. So yeah, I saved up for 3 months, 4 months, so I can buy $300 grocery. So my 12-year-old can get to school and eat. That's just what it is. Anyways, there was so much grocery on the counter as I'm doing it. I paid for my my drink, my nutriment. Again, I'm not eating properly because I'm on the road all the time, 24/7, 7 days a week. I bought some nutriment, and I paid for 8 nutriment, and they gave me 6. So I said, "Where's my other 2 nutriment?" She goes, "I don't know." I said, "Well, can you check because my receipt says 8, and it's 8, and I only got 6 here. And believe you me, I need these nutriment because I'm ready to go off." You know, and don't tell me what to do. This is my life. So anyways, as I was saying, my nutriment, right? And, sorry, I got sidetracked by the story. I had a reason to tell you. So anyways, I said to the young lady, "Could you please get your manager? Because on my receipt here, it says I have 8 nutriment. I only got 2. So she said, okay, so she went and got somebody else, right? And I was really, I said to her, get the manager, and I said, well, I bought 8, and I only have 6. I don't know. I feel like somebody took the other 2 because there was so much on the counter. She goes, well, that's not my responsibility, and blah, blah, blah. And the reason why for this story, I'm trying to tell you that I'm not always calm. Sometimes I'm a psychopath. So I kind of flipped and said, listen, I haven't left your store, and I just spent $300. So if you don't find my 2 nutriment, I'm going to return this grocery, and I'm going to go to another store. And how would it look if I sat here and returned $300 worth of grocery? So either you give me back my 2 nutriment, or you find out where they went, or you give me back my money. So yeah, what the story behind that was to let you know that I can be a psycho the same way. So everybody has that time when they're not totally sane and they can go off or whatever. But again, we got to think, because we're only human, and we got to react in a better way, because we are responsible for our actions. No matter what happens in the world, no matter how right we think we are, and it gives us a reason to do what we did, we have to be responsible for our action. This is a community thing. My mother won't be quiet. I don't know why, and I told her I was on live, but I'm in her house, and it's unfair for me to tell her to be quiet in her own house. But what I was saying to you is, it's a community issue. There's an issue in the community, and we have to try to fix it. Now, Ken Wook, you're still out there. Sorry, love. I'll talk in a bit. Don't sign off. Well, Kent Wook, I'm coming up to you right now, so you better stay on and hear it, and then you can put yourself in. Hi, baby. What I'm upset about is, Kenwick, you're part of the Jamaican Canadian Association. I sent out 3 Evite to the Jamaican Canadian Association to come to Island Tea launch. Island Tea is based on a Caribbean patois show based on our heritage, our experience, our homes, we want to bring all of that in the homes of Canadian. We want to showcase ourselves as people of quality, love, and how loving we are. We want to show the good side of us, because a lot of things show the wrong side of us. And you guys stand for the Jamaican Canadian Association. I did not, and again, I'm going to repeat this again, because I'm not really angry, I'm disappointed. So let me first and most say this to you. I'm not angry, Kent. Sorry, you're not Kent. Ken Wook. I am disappointed. I am disappointed because you guys have to stand for something. What you do reflects on the Jamaican. It does. Even if you don't believe it, it does. I had the launch, and we had Kent here. We had Minister Miranda made a video for us. We had David Shepherd, who lives outside of Calgary. He lives in Edmonton. We had Andre Chabot, who's running for mayor. He's now he's a councillor for the last 12 years. We've also have Leela Ahir, who is the MLA of Chestermere. Sean Baldwin, who's running for for mayor. Excuse me. And what I'm trying to say, we had a huge politician turnout, and the people that should be involved and be there to support Island Tea, not one of those representatives from the Jamaican Canadian Association was there. No, the JCCA. Yes, a matter of fact, a gentleman called me, Robert, and said it was hard to chase my number down, but he finally got me at the store. I put him and his wife on the list. Later on in the evening, I had a text to say we had another engagement and I wouldn't be able to come. I'm saying it would have only taken 5 minutes to come. Here we have Jamaican Canadian Association talking to me. I think that we are able to leave Jamaica, Haiti, Africa, and all third world countries to Canada. the land of opportunity. Keep trying to understand the equal responsibility we must exercise. Oh, this is a big one. We must exercise. I cannot see. I need my glasses. We must blah blah. I can't see. Hold on. Hold on. We need to read this. Okay. In making use of the opportunity. Who is this? Who wrote this? Okay, I'll find out in a minute. Exercise making use of the opportunity to make our lives better and represent what means to make use of the opportunity. Then fighting and cursing each other. All these energy, nobody's cursing anybody, but okay. All these energy to be focused on what we envy, the personal, family, school, community, and nationality growth, in my opinion. Whew. Well, we're not cursing anyone, first of all. And yes, there's a lot of envy in the community, and there's a lot of distraction in the community, and there's a lot of not good things in the community. So this is not that we're singling out anybody and cursing them. What I'm saying to you is, the Jamaican Canadian Association, because I don't want this to turn into a Jamaican Canadian Association fight with Althea. What I'm saying is, I did send out invitation, and it would have been nice that one or two or one of you guys were there to represent the Jamaican Canadian Association. And I wanted to let Ken Nook know, because I personally sent it to him, and I personally got a yes from him. So I wanted to let him know that I was disappointed that he did not show up. That's what I'm trying to say. But nobody's cursing anybody. And if you live in the real world, you'll know that the community is a little bit off, and we have to pull together to work together. That's all I was trying to say. So that's my thought of the day. So you guys can push all this politician mumble jumble. I'm just saying, if all of Canadians can be there, then some of Jamaicans should have been there. That's what I'm trying to say. All right? So, again, I didn't get an apology to say that we didn't or we didn't or we that. I just got an excuse to make it sound like my life was something totally different than what I was trying to put out here. I wasn't trying to put out a fight, anger, curse, or nothing else. I was trying to explain, again, the working togetherness, right? And I felt like you weren't working with me because nobody called. One person called and tried to find my number and found it, and then made an arrangement to come and then call back later in the night and canceled, which is okay, because it could have been an emergency. It could have been an emergency. But there was more of you than that one person. That's what I'm trying to say. So don't come up here and write on my live to make it look like I'm trying to do something that I'm not trying to build a community. I'm trying to fight against a community, because that is not what I'm doing. Thank you very much for your comments. Anyways, guys, back to you guys. Back to the people that I was talking to. No, I was offended because I didn't see any of them. I didn't get a phone call. I didn't get a text. I didn't get anything. I'm sorry. I just think that we should get something. I think we should work together as being in the community, right? Delise said, you have made unbelievable leaps and boundaries in your life because of the hard work you do every day. You and your children are truly blessed. Delise, thank you very much, Beth. You're blessed as well. Now, that is what I wanted to hear the Jamaican Canadian Association come up and said. Althea, we are proud of you. Thank you for trying to put Jamaica on the map. That would have been thankful to me. Not that I'm trying to talk something that I wasn't trying to talk. That would have made me feel better. Thank you, Delise. I appreciate the compliment. I thank you very much. And I'm going to continue to work as hard as possible as I can. And I hope going forward that the Jamaican Canadian Association will work with me as well. Back to some more here. What do we have up here? Buying for a year. Yeah, related to the kids to feed. I only have one child, and she probably eats for 10 of us. Sorry, love you. I'll talk a bit later. Okay, sign off. Sign off. Bye, Ken Wook. Sign off. I still love you no matter what. I love every single person out here. I don't have any discomfort in anyone. I don't have any anger towards anyone. And again, what I'm doing in my life, the telephone, what I'm doing in my life, I can't anger anybody and I can't aid anybody. What I can do is I can have disagreement with others. but it doesn't serve a purpose for me to hate and bash people and be angry at what I'm getting into in my life. So if I made anybody feel uneasy out there, uncomfortable, it is not my intention, and I will apologize before I come off live. If I make you feel any kind of uncomfortableness in this life, I apologize. What I'm trying to say is I need us to work together, and I will not stop doing that. If you guys really listen to my live, you will listen to the message that I have in there. And the message that I share, it's repetition. I'm trying to say it over and over for it to click. It's just a team. We got to be a team. Working together as a team. I went to they had a show on Sunday. You know what? I've never seen the multitude of people that I seen at that Pride on Sunday. The multitude of people. Now, I'm going to touch on that a little bit and then I'm going to get off. The multitude of people that I seen at the Pride. I mean, look what happens when people work together as a team. As a team. Look what happened. That had to be a team. Why this Pride? I swear there was about 200,000 people. I don't know. It was huge. And even if people just went there because they weren't in the LGBTQ, because I'm not in the LGBT community, there was still a lot of people there. Some people had people in the LGBT community that they were supporting their friends. They were supporting their family. They were supporting, the government was supporting. And, you know, it wasn't a matter if, it wasn't about, I don't like that because I don't believe in it, or I like that because I believe in it, or I don't, it wasn't about that. It was about a group of people believe in something. They believe in something. And they fought together to make that something to where it was on Sunday. It's amazing. So that to me, and I've never ever been there. That was my first time. Yes, I did see Evie. We were in Kent here, circle, shaking hands and waving. Tell her I was happy to see her too as well, Delise. But what I'm saying, can you think about if we just put off the energy that we have into working together, what we could achieve and what we could pull? That's all I'm trying to say. That is my motive. My motive is not to hurt anybody or disrupt anybody. That's all it is. If we just come to, even if half of us came together, you know, I'm saying this honestly because I'm trying to move into something huge, and I hope it becomes successful. But from being around the politicians, and I never had nothing to do with politicians in my life till now, but from being around them and from interviewing them and from talking to them one by one, bit by bit, I realize in my community, we cannot make changes in our community until we come in a pack like wolves. And you guys don't seem to understand it. So because they're not understanding in my community, I gotta keep coming, I gotta keep on it. Because the government, first of all, is not going to take us serious if it's just me fighting for us. They're gonna take me serious, which means they're gonna seclude me from the community. Because it's only me that they see trying, pulling, bringing. But they're not going to react to the other 90% of people. So that's what I'm saying. But if we came together as a team, the government has to listen, and they will listen, because we are showing that we can conform and we can work together as a race and we can work together as people. I don't know what else to say to let you guys understand. Our community needs to hear this. Good on you for talking out and not being timid. No, it's, and it's not even about being timid or untimid. I'm just saying. Thank you very much, Raquel. What I'm saying, Raquel, is just I've sat around a lot of people. I have. And put it this way, you guys. For me to be able, okay, for David Shepard, the MLA of Edmonton Center, right, which is a black man born by Trinidadian parents, I believe. I hope I'm not wrong by the parents. So, for me to walk up to David and say, David, I heard that Rachel Notley is here. Now, you guys remember who I am and where I'm coming from. And this is Althea saying to an MLA, right, a member of Assemble, and I'm going up to him and say, hi, David, I would like to know where Rachel Notley is, because I heard she was here in the crowd. And for David to come up to me and take me up to where all the politician is on the step. So we had Mayor Nenshi, Miranda, everybody was there. I can't even call names. Everybody was there. But for me to be able to come through the gate and close the gate, and for them to walk me up to the stairs to Rachel Notley, for me to go to Rachel Notley and says, hi, she goes, hi, Althea. Everybody's heard a lot about you. Do you hear what I'm saying? And for me to say, I would like to book an interview with you. I tried to book one before, and you gave me Minister of Culture and Tourism, Miranda, but I would like the interview with you. So you know what happened? I was able to get the information, her card, to set up a date. That's what I'm saying. But I can't do this alone. We need to be a team. Government aren't stupid, you know. They're not dumb. They know when somebody is of substance from when somebody's not. So we need to pull ourselves together and become a community. And again, everybody can't be a TV host. Everybody can't be a president. Everybody can't be a prime minister. Everybody can't be a store owner. Everybody has a place in life that God has put us in a role to play. So there's no need for us to sit down and worry about what the next person is. Whatever we're good at, go for it and do it to your best ability. I love you guys. Thank you very much. I'm not going to stay here any more longer and drive you guys crazy. I just had some thoughts and I think it's time to share it. Rob says, Delise said, I love you and I got to go and I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later too, Delise. Love you guys very much. Again, every single solitary soul out there that come out to support me and watch my lives and whether you're talking good or bad about me, you guys have to realize that it's going to reflect on me any which way. So if you're talking bad, it's still working for me. And if you're talking good, it looks good on you. And if you're not talking at all, well, you need to start talking. I'll take bad or good. It doesn't matter. Just start to talk about Island Tea with Althea. I'm on this Saturday again in Calgary, Alberta, you guys. Channel 4, 8:30 a.m. If you guys working in the morning and you're not home and you can't wake up to watch it because you party Friday night, tape it so you can watch it the next day. Friday, if you're in Toronto, please turn on your TV in Toronto. I'm on there. Channel Friday, 11:30 a.m. If you're in Toronto, it's Omni 1. Omni 1. If you're in Calgary, it's just Omni Channel 4. And you guys, it's all through Ontario and it's all through Alberta. And I'm working for Vancouver and so forth and so on. So you know what, you guys? Just let's work together and put this on the plot. And who knows? Maybe the next one will be you. Maybe the next person will be you. And maybe you'll be at City TV, CBC. I don't know. Maybe you'll be somewhere. But maybe the next one will be with you. Because what I just did was, if you don't see, I opened the door for us. That's what I did. Thank you very much. Have yourself a great day. You guys, you rock. Hi, Karen. Thank you for tuning in. I'm on my way out. You can watch the video, save the video, like the video, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog to bark. Island Tea. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Janet, thank you very much. Macy, thank you very much. Chris, thank you very much. Be Vivid, thank you very much. Jamaican, Calgarian, thank you very much for your opinion. Crystal Day Chief, Barry, Michaels, Keisha, thank you. Sophia, Donald, Carlene, thank you. Adam, Sonia, Ken Wook, thank you. Valerie, thank you. Crystal, thank you. Jeffrey Murray, thank you. Jeanette Lumber, Raquel Jordan, thank you. Raquel again, Crystal again, Janet, you guys all rock. Trevor R&R, big up yourself. Curtis, thank you. Robin DeLeese, you're always welcome. I always appreciate you guys taking the chance out. Yolanda Lambert, thank you again for tuning in. Tamara, thank you very much. Oh, Ryan Perez, big up yourself. Nancy, Lori, whoa, E, thank you. AE, thank you. Jessica Dale, Suen, Carlo, Michelle. I can go on for Ashton. Thank you very much. Mangoose, thank you very much. I hope I'm pronouncing you guys' name right. I hope you guys don't hold me in contempt for it. Kennard, thank you. Kritia, thank you. Candy D, big up yourself. Duncan Davis, big up yourself. Luna, big up on herself. Dave Embody, big up yourself. Ryan again. Bernie, big up yourself. Daisy D, I think that's how I pronounce it. Turner Keplan, Marcus, Jet2, Gary. My goodness, there's a lot of you guys out here today. G Bliss, big up yourself. Who else do we have here? Jairus Russell, big up yourself. Jessica Peacock, big up yourself. Thank you all, every single soul that came out there to listen to me. I hope I didn't offend anybody. Thank you very much. Big up yourself, you guys. I love you guys all to pieces. I just want us to do better and see better. I don't want to walk around the town or the city or be somewhere where I can hear somebody saying, oh, you know, the Egyptians are here, and the Chinese are here, and the East Indians are here, and black people are at the bottom of the bucket, and you know, they're not very intelligent. I listen to that shit all the time on the news, and I see it all the time, and it irritates me to death. It irritates me. So you know what? Let's work together as a team and let these people see what we're made of. There's nothing ignorant about us. We're not illiterate. We're not dumb. We're very special people. And everybody's special people out there. It's a one-race thing. But it seems to be that this race is taking a hit. That's all. You know? So let's get up there and get in there and show them what we got. Love you guys. Big up yourself. Thanks for the support.